Hello, everybody. It's Tom and Jerry Fan 64 here. It's now time to do the final movie collection video I'm going to do for this. I'm going to be doing my entire Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray collection. So let's just start with the 6 4Ks. Kingsman: The Secret Service. This is definitely one of the best spy movies out there, next to James Bond. This is like the modernized version of James Bond, and I love this movie to death. It's a great movie. Now, I'm going to talk about some of these, but I'm not going to talk about all of them. And sorry about my hair. And speaking of which, I got Kingsman: The Golden Circle. This is not as good as the first one, but this is still pretty damn good. And excuse my language. This is a great movie. I do hope to get the Kingsman on Blu-ray. I do hope to get the new Kingsman movie on maybe 4K or Blu-ray. We'll see. I will get a copy of the Kingsman, but it wasn't quite as good as the first two. This one was really awesome. Next up is one of the more underrated Spielberg films, and that is Hook. Was the first 4K Blu-ray I ever got. Rest in peace, Robin Williams and Bob Hoskins. This is one of Robin Williams' classic roles next to Mrs. Doubtfire and Aladdin. This is a great movie. This was the first 4K I ever got. I got it for $20. Next up is my favorite action movie of all time, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Even though I heard from a lot of people that this 4K transfer is terrible, but I got it for only $7.50, so I'm going to keep it. And I got John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum on 4K. I do have the first two on DVD. Great movie. And Terminator 2 Judgment Day needs no introduction. And lastly for the 4Ks is the Divergent series. Which I'm not a fan of Divergent as a movie franchise, but I will keep this because I got it for my mom for Christmas of 2019. So I will keep that one. And plus those triple feature Blu-rays 4Ks are not that easy to find. Not very well priced. Star Wars: The Last Jedi, not quite as good as The Force Awakens, but this was still really, really good. And I hope to get Rise of Skywalker sometime. These next three are MCU titles. I got Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I kind of preferred Civil War over this one, but this was still a great movie. This has Scarlett Johansson on the cover, who's one of my celebrity crushes. This is definitely one of the more underrated Marvel films. I do have to get the first Avenger in Civil War sometime, and there's going to be a fourth one, which I'm not too sure about. I will see it because it's Marvel, but it doesn't have Chris Evans, I don't think. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, this is definitely a criminally underrated MCU sequel or film. It's really, really amazing. I watched this before I watched the original. I think the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie is far superior over this one, but this was still a great sequel. And I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Got Black Panther, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I will see the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but I'm not really all that excited about it. But I'm hoping that when they release Wakanda Forever, that it will be a great tribute. They will, during the end credits, they can put for Chadwick Boseman, because R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, and he was the greatest. This is probably my favorite role that Chadwick Boseman has been in. So yeah, this was a great movie. I got this for my birthday of 2018. This one, a lot of people consider this film highly overrated. I enjoyed it a lot. And I rewatched it the day after Chadwick Boseman died. I got Spider-Man: Homecoming. I do hope to get Spider-Man: Far From Home and No Way Home on Blu-ray. Spider-Man: Homecoming is a great movie, but I need to rewatch it. I haven't reviewed Spider-Man: Homecoming yet. The Grudge. This is the 2020 movie. Kind of similar to Divergent. I'm not a fan of this movie, but I will keep this because it was a birthday gift from my mom back in 2020. It's an okay movie, not the greatest. I do also have the 2004 American remake of that one. Insidious: The Last Key. This is definitely the second to weakest Insidious movie. I think the first two movies are superior. The third one's kind of mediocre. I have the first two on DVD. I hope to get Insidious Chapter 3 to complete the collection. This one I got for $15 at Fred Meyer's. It's definitely well worth it, but it's not the greatest. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, one of the best movies, one of the best horror movies of 2019, one of the more underrated horror movies of the past 3 years. This is a great movie, and this is produced by Guillermo del Toro. I hope I didn't butcher his name. He was a great producer for this movie. And I do have to get the other movie he produced in 2021 called Antlers. That's also great. This is about Halloween 2018. I can't wait for Halloween Ends to come out this year, and I will get that one on Blu-ray when it comes out. And I do hope to get Halloween Kills on Blu-ray. I found Halloween Kills on DVD at Walmart, but I found Halloween Kills at Walmart, but it was just a DVD. I do hope the Blu-ray of Halloween... I will get Halloween Kills on Blu-ray when the price drops down. This one I got for $5 at Media Mogul. I think Halloween Kills is not quite as good as this one, but I think the kills in Halloween Kills are way better. So I do hope to get the original 1978 Halloween movie and the sequels. I got The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 Best Buy exclusive lenticulars. I got these for $12.99 a piece at the very last Blockbuster. The first one's a great movie. The second one was a lot better. I do hope to get The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, along with the Conjuring Universe films. So yeah, here's another underrated movie of 2019, It Chapter 2. This was the first version of the movie It I've seen. I did watch the first It movie last year, and it was a great movie. I think the first It movie from 2017 is better than this, but this was still a great sequel. And this Blu-ray I got for Christmas in 2019, kind of like the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark and the Divergent series. This one's very underrated. It doesn't get the respect it deserves. The kills are amazing in this movie. But there is some problems with this movie. But Bill Skarsgård is the definitive version of... I think Bill Skarsgård's version of Pennywise is more creepier than Tim Curry's, in my opinion. And the 1990 miniseries is also great. I hope to get that one on Blu-ray. I got Gretel and Hansel, probably one of the more underrated horror movies from 2020. It's not perfect, but it's still really good. Bill and Ted Face the Music. This one, I think this one's a little bit better than the first two films. But I think the first two, I used to think this one was better than the first two films. I think the first two Bill and Ted movies are better. I hope to get those on DVD. I got Tenet. This movie I saw in the theaters back in September of 2020. And it was during the pandemic. This was a great movie. A lot of people found this movie confusing or highly overrated. I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed this more than Dunkirk, in my opinion, which I do hope to get on Blu-ray. Bad Boys for Life. No, Bad Boys. I got mixed up. Bad Boys. I got Bad Boys and Bad Boys for Life. This one's a Target exclusive. I do have Bad Boys 2 on DVD, but I'm not getting Bad Boys 2 on Blu-ray. I do hope to get the first Bad Boys on VHS along with the second one. The first one is a great movie. Bad Boys 2 is by far the weakest, and it's not really that good. But Bad Boys for Life is my favorite out of the Bad Boys series. Bad Boys for Life was actually my number one favorite movie of 2020, and my second was Tenet. And here's my third favorite movie of 2020, Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't wait for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, number 2, to come out on Blu-ray next month. Sonic the Hedgehog is a great surprise. Terminator Dark Fate, not quite as good as the first two Terminator movies. I saw this in theaters back in November 2019. I used to be a big defender of this movie, and I still defend this movie to this day, but the beginning scene just really pissed me off. Excuse my language. I got Mission Impossible Fallout, the only Mission Impossible movie I've seen. I do have the original Mission Impossible on VHS. I did find the Ghost Protocol, but I didn't get it. I found it recently. Lucky Number 11 with Bruce Willis. R.I.P. Bruce Willis's career. This is one of his more underrated roles. Ip Man 2, Legend of the Grandmaster, the only Ip Man movie with Donnie Yen that I've seen and the only one I own. I hope to get Ip Man's 1, 3, and 4, the finale, on Blu-ray sometime. I got Attrition. Great movie. And for these last few, I'm going to not do much talking. Attrition was an alright movie. And next up, I got Rambo. Rambo 4. I have the first 3 on DVD. I got The Humanity Bureau, The Expendables 2, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Batman versus Batman and Harley Quinn. I got mixed up with Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Deepwater Horizon with Mark Wahlberg. The Hunger Games. Hope to get the rest of the Hunger Games movies on Blu-ray. Madagascar to Escape to Africa, excuse me. The Croods. I hope to get The Croods 2 A New Age sometime. Live Free or Die Hard, excuse me. Yippee-ki-yay. Live Free or Die Hard. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which I saw in theaters. Great movie. Quantum of Solace. I hope to get Skyfall, No Time to Die, and Spectre sometime. The Pink Panther 2, the sequel to the 2006 remake, which I have on DVD. Entourage movie, terrible movie, but I got this movie for $1, so I'm going to still keep it. And my stack just fell. Her, great performance by Joaquin Phoenix. Twister, R.I.P. Philip Seymour Hoffman and Bill Paxton. Everest in 3D. Men in Black 3 in 3D. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Jumanji, The Next Level. Call of the Wild from 2020. The Wolverine. X-Men Days of Future Past. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Taken 3 movie collection steelbook. The first one is the only one worth owning, but I'm going to keep all 3 because this is a really nice steelbook, even though Taken 3 sucks. Same with the second one. Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. The Christmas Story. Where the Wild Things Are. Valentine's Day. Got it because it has Taylor Swift. The Lego Movie, Target exclusive special edition. Ready Player One. Smallfoot. Kicks. Fast and the Furious 1 and 2 double feature. Fast and the Furious 6, 7, and The Fate of the Furious. Nonstop. Billy Madison. Stop Looking at Me, Swan. Triple X. Triple X Return to Xander Cage. I'm not getting State of the Union back in the collection, and I'll only get it back in the collection if it's the VHS. It's a Wonderful Life. Classic. The Mask of Zorro and the Legend of Zorro. Mask of Zorro is a classic. Legend of Zorro sucks. Monster House. Captain Phillips. I'm the captain now. Salt. Passengers. Les Miserables, the 1998 movie. The Blind Side. Gravity. Central Intelligence. Pretty good movie. 12 Monkeys, haven't seen it, but it has Bruce Willis. The House of the Clock-in-Its Walls. The Karate Kid, the original. I have the remake on DVD. Goosebumps. I hope to get Goosebumps 2 sometime. Hotel Transylvania 2. I do have to get the first and the third one. Instant Family of Marky Mark. Doesn't have any artwork, but well. Ghost in the Shell. Jake All the Way. Put that cookie down now. Independence Day. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Blu-rays left. Cars. I hope to get Cars 2 and Cars 3 sometime, even though Cars 2 is not that great. Monsters University. Inside Out, the first Blu-ray I ever got. Finding Dory, Walmart exclusive. Zootopia, excuse me. The Game Plan with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Moana. The BFG. And finally, the Jungle Book 2016 live-action remake. So yeah, that is it for my entire Blu-ray collection, and I will do an updated collection later this year, hopefully, maybe in December or maybe January of 2023, we'll see. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody. Peace out.